What it do, what it do? How y'all feeling? Welcome to Ash Neil's Radio. I am your host, Ash Neil. That is I. So, we talking to y'all. Yes! We have a trifecta for you today. Coon 1, Coon 2, and Coon 3. So, Myron Gaines was speaking at this, I don't know, event. What is it called? Uncensored America. And the funny thing about this event, oh, man, it was racist. Real racist. Now, I think they know it was racist. I think that's the whole point of the event. But the Hodge twins decide to cover this event when some white kid came up to Myron Gaines, told him a bunch of racist shit. And these motherfuckers, they couldn't call it out. So I want y'all to understand what we mean by these grifters. They are put here as plants, right? All of them, straight plants. And it's to try to demonize the black community. And a lot of laws were passed by, discrimination. You couldn't discriminate against black folks. You couldn't say certain things, all type of races, right? So they use the black face to say what they want to say just so they won't get sued. So yes, there's a ton of them. Mind you, Myron Gaines is at this pack or whatever it is, this event, paid for by somebody just to smear black people.
Yeah, got a show for y'all. Got a damn good show. All right, I don't even know how to describe this. Just white dudes telling black people, you don't have the right to live around us. That should not be a right. That is crazy. Yeah, let's get that is crazy. That's Jim Crow. That's like you don't get to use the same bathroom as me. You don't get to sit in the same area as me. That's nuts. Yeah. I need more context. Okay, let's check out this video.
Living around white people is not a human right. You don't get to live with us all the time, all right? This is a country that we built. Yeah, white immigrants built this country. Thank you. Read the Naturalization Act of 1790.
No, it's the truth. This country was founded by white Protestant
And yes,
men.
I understand that black people have been a part of this country since the beginning because of slavery, and I'm not endorsing
I think the girls
slavery.
over there don't like what you're saying.
And I know that, yeah. Yeah, and the logical consequence of slavery is that, you have these people displaced in this country, and at the time, maybe the better choice should have been to just send them back to Africa.
You know what? I don't feel
Hold on. Now, this white kid, clearly racist, right, is telling Myron Gaines, basically, we should have sent black folks back to Africa because y'all do not belong here. You guys shouldn't be allowed to live around white people. That's what this white kid said. Clear as day. Racist, right? So, we have Myron, Hodge 1 and Hodge 2. All black. All three of them. Let's see if they push back on this clear racism.
Place. I feel like I belong here. I was born here. I'm a citizen. Yeah. Now, there is some black people that feel displaced. They want to go back to Africa, and there's nothing from stopping them from doing so. Yeah. Yeah, he said it's not a human right to live around white people. That's nuts when he said that. Yeah, white people are great, but y'all ain't that great. Look at the white progressive in this country. Yeah, you cherry picking. There's a lot of bad white people. There's a lot of bad black people. Don't get me wrong, but there's a lot of bad white people in this country too. Yeah, white progressives are like destroying this country. Yeah, with the help of black people. Yeah, let's keep going. Right.
Wait a minute. So that's
because
a critique.
Clearly they can't integrate
Partisan.
in a proper society and live with us without just murdering each other in the streets. So it really kind of makes you think, well, now, it's baked in now. What can we do about it? And, some people like, I watch Nick, like Jason Whitlock, he had that thing with Jason Whitlock where Jason Whitlock says, oh, well, if there's
Another
a Christian man, then, things would be different. But then you look at countries like the Democratic Republic of the Congo. That country's 95% Catholic, roughly.
Yep.
And they have one of the highest murder rates in the world. And
According to who? White people? That's basically, who controls the data. And who are they killing? I had a video discussing what was going on in Congo, in the DR. And to understand the history of colonization, you will understand how ugly colonization was. When white folks like yourself, as you say, we belong here, when we brought black folks and we should have brought them back. No. Y'all came here, killed a bunch of Native Americans. That's what y'all did. Slaughtered them. So it was all for a colonial purpose, to spread the Christian value. Right? And y'all did it all over the world. That's how disgusting these people are. And the way y'all try to talk about us, my God. So, in the DR, the Congo, they are in a process of decolonizing. Simple as that. So they're eradicating what narrative and religion that caused them pain for over centuries. And they understand that decolonization is not going to be pretty. Just like colonization wasn't pretty either.
I mean, it's a fact. Is that a fact? I have to look it up, but I actually believe him. Yeah, I believe him.
There you go,
Yeah,
Coonan.
we're talking African countries. 95% Catholic, and it's the murder capital of the world. You can say that for a lot of urban cities across America. Black,
Look at them.
a majority of the population is black, and you have a lot of Christians there, but they still killing each other.
See? There you go.
their country's just,
That's
it's
their
a
job.
failed state. And it just really makes you think, it's not a culture issue, it's not socioeconomics, it's not religion, then, what is it?
It's culture. There's got to be culture.
It's culture.
You're a product of your environment. What those people in Congo need is some white people.
See?
That's what they need.
See?
He's not saying it's culture. It's more than it's genetic. We're flawed. We're a flawed race.
That's exactly what he's saying.
I don't think we're a flawed race. You don't think so? I think it's mostly cultural. Now, there's a fact that when it comes to IQ scores, cream of the crop is white and Asian. No,
Yeah.
it's not. It's Asian and then white. Yeah, Asian and white, right? And black people are dead last.
You hear that? This is what they're paid to do. That's what they're paid to do. To talk shit about the black community as a black face. Talk about our low IQ. You hear how dumb they are? They are the product of low IQ blacks. These two. And when that conversation comes up, listen to what they're saying. This kid is being completely racist, and neither one of them call him racist. They say shit like, oh, I agree with him. Oh, maybe the Congo need more white people. This is what, bro, they have how many? They have 3.3 million subscribers. These two bums right here. They are obviously uneducated. Obviously. They are the dumbest of the dumb and dumber. But they have 3.3 million subscribers for spreading black hate. You tell me, is this genuine or are they being propped up? Who flew Myron Gaines out? Who is a known white, Myron Gaines is a known anti-Semitic person. He is anti-Semitic like a motherfucker, right? Everybody knows it. But who put money behind him for him to go speak? And when are one of these motherfuckers gonna call this kid racist? Let's see.
Yeah, but that's the thing about the whole IQ. Well, Asian countries have some great places, like Singapore and stuff like that. Yeah. Let's see what else he has to say.
Yeah, no, I mean, IQ does play a huge role in it.
Yeah.
And that's the thing that people don't like to discuss. But yeah, no,
I love to
true,
discuss it.
I mean, the truth hurts sometimes for people.
What?
But yeah, they've done meta-analysis on this with IQ and race, and the data doesn't lie, you know.
What?
In general, black people tend to have lower IQs, so.
What?
I mean, there's nobody denying that. Yeah.
I'm denying
But
that.
why is it Democrats saying the most?
Hold on, real quick, because they always say this shit, right? They always say that black folks have the lowest IQ. Now, let me just real quick. I want to see something real fast because these dumbasses feel like they are smarter than everybody. And then they hire black folks to say how dumb we are. Let's see, real quick. Because this IQ question comes up a lot. And mind you, I haven't taken an IQ exam, right? I feel like I'll pass that bitch with flying colors too. You know, that's just everybody's thing. But some people with high IQs, you would be surprised. Now, they said on average, right? Black folks have low IQs, right? So, Hodge twins, Myron, what is your IQ score? Because I want to see some. I want to show y'all something because I've seen it already. I want to show y'all something. Let me see. What is Snoop Dogg's IQ score? Snoop Dogg has an IQ score of 147. 147. Hold on. What was Tupac's IQ score? IQ was 147 as well. He was reading at a 12th grade level and in the 8th grade. He was verified by his teacher. He was a man of immense intellect. Right? 147. Think about that. So let's have some fun. What black person has the highest IQ? Hey, Romani, is that how you say it? Romani Wilfred, right? What is his IQ? Romani Wilfred, at 16 years old, Romani Wilfred has an IQ higher than Bill Gates. And an estimated, hold on, I can't see it, 160 of Einstein. Einstein had 160. This black kid had 162. So, let me see. Hold on. What's his name? Romani Wilfred. Let's see. Let's piss some people off. This kid right here, Romani Wilfred, huh? He had an IQ score higher than Bill Gates. Hodge twins. Hold on. Let's go and do some. Hold on. We get it. Let's say 140s, right? For even the dumbest rappers, right? Let's just say 140, 147, right? Let's see. Let's pick somebody. What is Charlie Kirk's IQ score? Where is it? Nowhere listed. Why not? What is Tommy Lauren IQ score? Where is it at? These dummies. They don't even have it listed. Did y'all not take the IQ exam? What's going on? What is Laura Loomer IQ score? Damn. None of y'all. Everybody that I just listed, right? They have negative shit to say about black folks and their IQ all the time. And they don't even have one listed. They don't even show. Guarantee you, if they did take the IQ exam and they got a high score, it would be blasted everywhere. Two things. If they did take it and they're not showing it, there's a reason for that. But if they didn't take it, who are they to even say anything about black folks? Now, I'm not big on the IQ score because I know that it had its racial issues with it. They literally used it to try to divide people. And when they said shit like Einstein had a 160 and all these prominent, hold on. What is Elon Musk IQ score? Elon Musk has between a 155 and a 160. Ramarni has a 162. So Ramarni has a higher IQ score than Elon Musk, but Elon Musk is the smartest person, right? Dumbass black people, right? So I don't even, because a lot of people when they seen Ramarni's IQ score, they started doubting the IQ exam. They start saying that it ain't worth shit. We can't believe it. And one thing I said for a long time ago was, yeah, I think that shit is trash because look who has a high IQ. This is funny. Now you tell me if the test isn't skewed and manipulated to try to make it seem like white folks are more advantage or smarter, if they're not just taking advantage of this, you tell me, this dingbat, you just tell me, how is this a thing? What was Marilyn Monroe IQ score?
168. According to Instagram, Marilyn Monroe had an IQ of 168. Despite being typecast as the quintessential dumb blonde, she was highly intelligent and had a deep love for literature. She owned over 400 books, including works by Dostoevsky, Freud, and Hemingway, and even took literature courses at UCLA.
I call bullshit. So, and that's what I'm saying. They don't even give a fuck about what the score says, because when black folks perform higher than their white counterparts, they don't say shit about it.
That's a fact. There's nobody denying that. Yeah. Right? But why is it Democrats saying the most educated demographic in this country is black women? I don't know. They don't go into the fact what degrees they get. Yeah, basket weaving.
Basket weaving. You hear him? You hear him? Basket weaving. What kind of degree they got? They ain't even got no degrees in the... Bro, do you think Charlie Kirk and all these white fucking crybabies complaining about DEI and black folks being put in these positions in corporate, do you think that they're competing to get a basket weaving job? You think Charlie Kirk is mad that he can't get the basket weaving job? Or do you think that these black women are the most educated and they are getting these high ass positions? You can't play both sides of dumb at the same time. Yes, black women are the most educated in this country. Why? Because when y'all finally gave us access, America, black men, they were still on the working mentality. That's what they wanted to do. They wanted to go and work. Y'all let us on the field now. We're going to go work. We didn't take advantage of college. You know what I mean? They went and got dirty. The black women took advantage of the school. And it was ridiculous. The numbers don't lie. Y'all always want to talk about data. These motherfuckers sitting there, why does the Democrat always say it? They say it because of the data. They want to sit there and talk about the data of the IQ score, but they don't want to talk about the data when it comes to the most educated in the country. And when these black women fucking ran circles, they prove our point. That is not inherent. It's not that we're inherently dumb. No, we didn't have access. When we were finally allowed to do something, we fucked y'all up. And now y'all mad, and now they just outlawed IQ scores just completely.
A master's degree in hair braiding and
Hair
African,
braiding.
That's just a stupid degree. Yeah.
That's not what they got
Yeah,
degrees
but
in.
his first statement, he says
Some
black
of them,
people don't
some
have
of
the
them.
right to live
Hey,
around white people.
hey, some of them do. Now, mind you, think about this. This is how racist these people are. These is white folks telling these brothers to say this because they're dumb as a rock, as y'all can see. But there is a degree that you can get that I wasn't aware of, and my wife educated me. And she said basically, yeah, it's called a loctician. A loctician, right? Mind you, think about that. It sounds crazy to all these racist motherfucking white folks. A loctician, why would you go to school to be a loctician? That don't make no sense. How does that even benefit it? Braiding hair is a skill. Have you seen some of these heads that these women perform? They be in people's head for at least 8 hours a day, twisting, coming up with designs, making the hair. They could put words in people's heads. Say I love you with a braid. This takes skill. And some people actually pay for that skill. It's like almost a business revenue type of skill. Wait a minute. So wait a minute. You mean to tell me these black women, they were able to use their talent to start not only just a business in their home, but was able to get a curriculum in school so people can like learn how to braid? And well, are there black women professors teaching this and giving out degrees for loctician? That sounds like a grassroots kind of movement that was performed by the most educated black women. So if anything, we got to give them props. Sorry.
That's nuts. I mean, I think I've earned the right to live around white people.
Still ain't
I
calling
live
them
in a
racist.
great white neighborhood. Yeah, I do too. I live right next door to you. Yeah.
It is what it is.
It is what it
Living
is.
around white people is
That's it.
I want to say this.
not a human right.
That's it.
Living around white people is not a human right. That's crazy. Look, like black people, we make up, 13% of the population? Mm-hmm. And we do commit a majority of the violent crime in America.
No, we don't.
That's a statistical fact.
No.
But don't cherry pick the data. America also is the greatest economy in the world, the biggest economy in the world.
No, we're not.
Better than China, better than anywhere
No,
else.
we're not.
It's not
Nope.
just because of white people. Black people.
That's a lie. They say we're the greatest economy, and he realized it. I think he realized it by saying we're the biggest economy. Yeah, we're the biggest because of our debt. A lot of people say it's $36 trillion in debt. Y'all don't understand what GDP is. Our GDP, what is our GDP? I think it's somewhere in the 26, 27 trillion, right? Our debt is 36 trillion or something like that, roughly. Don't let me lie to you. But the difference is what? 9, 10 trillion? That's the difference. So we're 10 trillion in debt, not 37 trillion in debt, like people keep saying. And that's where, when I hear shit like that, I'll be like, damn, these people are uneducated too. And it be like prominent motherfucking analysts that say, oh yeah, and they start talking shit. Oh, we're $37 trillion in debt. Nigga, so we don't have a GDP at all? Granted, we would have to get sent back to the Stone Ages, deplete our whole GDP, and then we would have that 10 trillion left in debt. But y'all can't sit there and say we're 37 trillion in debt.
Contributed to our economy too. They're like sports. Yeah, sports, entertainment, music. Right. Don't forget, there's a lot of black people that's very highly intelligent. Science, NASA.
Yeah.
And NASA. Yeah. I can't think of any, but I'm
See?
sure it's
Dumb as a rock.
So, but just to say that black people shouldn't be here, that is crazy. Yeah, I think he's talking about not just black people. Well, I think he is focusing on black. He want the blacks gone. He want natives gone. He want everybody gone. It's just for white people. It's wrong for anybody to say that. I understand.
Wrong.
If you come out and say, I don't
Wrong.
want to live in a black neighborhood, I would agree with you. I don't live in a black neighborhood. But for you to come out and say black people don't have the right to live around white people, that's nuts. That's cuckoo. Well, there's a lot more white people that agree with that statement.
It's not racist. We're not.
Yeah, I mean, think about it. I do not want to live in a black neighborhood. Yeah, because I know this. Let me finish. Even if I move in an affluent black neighborhood, right? Everybody got some sense, right? The one thing I still got to worry about is these established black people just doing well for themselves, having kids, and black culture destroying their kids, and bringing that nonsense into the black community.
See?
Yeah. I'd rather live.
That's what I'm saying. Somebody's paying these people to say that. Even the positive black folks that got their shit together may have some kids that may be a problem. There's no winning with black people. They can be ghetto, ratchet, gangbangers, murderers, thugs, even educated, qualified business owners with beautiful homes and families, but there's still a problem. And this is what white people want to say. And they realize that they can't, unless they're going to suffer some consequences. So they hire niggas like this, Myron Gaines, Officer Tatum, Jason Whitlock, all them coons, just to say what they want to say. Hey, you heard the white kid. He said it straight up. Nick Fuentes called Jason a token. He called Jason Whitlock a token. And that token is key. That is that loud voice that is out there. And Nick said it. And I hate to agree with a white supremacist, but he said it. Those black folks are just there because Nick can't say what they can. And it's disgusting that these sellouts would do what they do just for some clicks and some, I guess, a little bit of bread. I guess it's lucrative to be a sellout. But when that time comes and the white folks do want to act up, y'all the closest to them.